Before the first sunrise, before the first ocean wave, before a single blade of grass touched the soil, there was nothing but the throne of Allah, resting upon water. No sky, no stars, no time as we know it. And yet, in just 6 days, an entire universe would be built, layer by layer, and populated with creatures that walked, crawled, and flew across the earth long before humanity ever took its first breath. This is the story of creation, according to Islamic tradition. Welcome back to Global Mystery. Today, we're not chasing a missing ship or a vanished expedition. We're going further, back than any mystery we've ever covered, to the very beginning of existence itself. According to the Quran and Hadith, Allah created the heavens and the earth in 6 days, not human days, but days whose true length only Allah knows. And woven into this creation story is something few people talk about: the animals and creatures that existed before mankind ever walked the earth. Let's go back to the start. The Quran tells us that Allah's throne was upon water before the heavens and earth existed. From this water, and by Allah's command, creation began to unfold. Islamic scholars describe the process in stages. First came smoke-like vapor, which Allah shaped into 7 heavens, layered one above the other. Each heaven was set in its place, adorned the lowest sky, decorated with stars, described in the Quran as lamps, and as a guard against devils who tried to eavesdrop on the heavens above. The earth was spread out, and mountains were placed upon it like pegs to stabilize it, a detail the Quran repeats more than once. A well-known narration describes the order this way: on Saturday, the earth itself was created. On Sunday, the mountains were set into place. On Monday, the trees were made to grow. On Tuesday, that which is disliked was created. On Wednesday, light was made. On Thursday, the moving creatures, every animal that walks the earth, were spread across it. And finally, on Friday, after the middle of the afternoon, notice the order, moved and lived on this earth before a single human foot ever touched it. So, who or what was actually here? The Quran tells us that every moving creature was created from water, and that Allah placed upon the earth creatures of every kind. Some Islamic scholars point to another detail hidden in the Quran. When Allah announced He would place a Khalifa, a vicegerent, on earth, the angels responded with a striking question, asking why Allah would place someone who would spread corruption and bloodshed there, as if such things had already happened before. This has led many scholars to conclude that the Jinn, created from smokeless fire, inhabited the earth long before Adam. Some traditions go further, describing early inhabitants who fought, built, and eventually fell into disorder, prompting the angels' question. Layered beneath all of this were the countless animals created, according to the Quran, in communities like yourselves, each with their own place in the design of the earth. Here's what makes this account so different from every other creation mystery we've explored on this channel. This isn't a puzzle waiting to be solved through science or expedition. It's a sequence, deliberate, layered, and complete before humanity ever entered the picture. The sky was already filled with stars. The earth already carried mountains, trees, and moving creatures. An entire world was fully alive and functioning, and only then was mankind placed into it. Last of all, whether you see this as history, as revelation, or as one of the oldest stories ever told, one thing is certain. Long before us, the earth was already breathing. If this video made you see creation differently, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because next time on Global Mystery, we uncover another secret history has tried to erase.